Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the important topics in the first unit of optical communication and networks. So these are all the topics we are going to discuss: introduction, course objectives and syllabus. The subject code is CEC 345 and this is a 3 credit course subject. The total hours needed for this subject is 45. We can start with the basic concepts of the optical fiber communications. In the optical fiber communication, we can send the signals by using the material optical fiber cable, and here the LED or lasers are used for the purpose of creating or convert the light source into the electrical signals. We can start with the what is mean by fiber optic communication. The fiber optic communication means it's nothing but it is a method which is used to send and receives the light signals over the long distance. So this type of communication is mostly used in the telemetry and data over the long distance or the computer network. So this is a simple diagram representation of the fiber optic communication. Here it consisting of the blocks of transmitter and light source, detector and receiver circuits. The fiber optic communication has the characteristic features of it has larger bandwidth, lightweight, low attenuation, and diameter will be in smaller size, and transmission security. It has some applications, that is telecommunication companies. It can be used in the internet communication, networking, cable TV signals, and medical industries, mechanical inspection, and also in the defense or government sector fields. The course objective of this course is, upon the successful completion of this course, the students can be able to study about the various optical fiber modes and configuration of the optical fibers, and they can gain the knowledge regarding the transmission characteristics of optical fiber and different optical sources and detectors available in the optical fiber communication, and also they are able to learn about the fiber measurement and various coupling techniques and communication system and networks available in the fiber optic communication systems. So the name of unit 1 is Introduction to Optical Fiber Communication. In this first unit, we are going to discuss about the introduction part of the optical fiber communication and advantages and disadvantages of this network. And next, the important topic, ray theory transmission. This is the important topic. In this ray theory transmission, we are further going to discuss about the total internal reflection, what is meant by acceptance angle and numerical aperture, skew rays, like that. The next topic is electromagnetic mode theory for the optical propagation and the types in the optical fiber. That means the types of optical fiber. So these are all the course outcomes of this subject. So as we are discussed about the unit 1, so the unit 1 has the course outcome of realize the basic elements in optical fibers and different modes and configuration in the optical fiber communication system. So as I discussed already, the fiber optic communication is a method of transmitting the information from one place to the another place by sending the light source through the optical fiber cable. So this optical fiber communication process consisting of 3 stages, 3 steps, that is creating, relaying and receiving. Creating means we can create the signal by using the transmitter, and then relaying, in this step we ensure that the transmitted signal doesn't get weak or distorted. And then finally, in the receiving step, the optical signal can convert it into the electrical signal, because In in the transmitter side, we are giving the optical signals, that is light source, as a input. In the receiving side, we have to convert the light source into the electrical signal. So this is a block diagram representation of the optical fiber communication link. So next we are going to discuss about the each blocks present in the schematic representation. The first block is driver circuit. The driver circuit is also known as the voltage to current converter. The purpose of driver circuit is it provides the electrical interface between the input circuit and the light source. Next, what is mean by light source mean? The light source is nothing but it is a LED or laser. In optical communication, we have used LED and laser as an optical light source because the purpose of this source means it can convert the electrical signal into the optical signal. Next one, connector. Connector means it provides a temporary connection between the source and the optical fiber cable. So next one, splices. Splices is nothing but it provides the permanent connection between the two optical cables. So in the splices, it can be further classified into two types. First one, fusion splices and mechanical splices. Fusion splices is nothing but in a glass electrode, it can be provided in a glass electrode before the installation. In the mechanical splices, it can be further classified into three types, that is V groove, 3 tube and ferrule. In the mechanical splices, it will be provided in the optical mechanical gel after the installation. So finally, in receiver section, so in the receiver section, as we have discussed already, the optical light signal, it must be converted into the electrical signal. For that purpose, in the receiver section, we can use the photodetector. So the purpose of photodetector is it can convert the optical signal into the electrical output and it gives the received signal to the receiver. So the next one, principle of optical communication system. So in this topic, we are going to discuss about the total internal reflection. So first of all, what is mean by total internal reflection means, before we going to the topic, we have to learn about the incident ray and the reflected ray. So incident ray means the ray which is hit on the surface is known as the incident ray, and the refracted ray means the ray which is bounced back to the medium is known as the refracted ray. So usually the incident ray, when it hits on the surface, it creates some angle that is known as the incident angle. Here the incident angle is named as pi 1, and the refracted ray means when it hits on the surface, it will be bounced back to the medium. So that bounce back ray is known as the refracted ray. That's also created an angle with the surface that is known as pi 2. So here total internal reflection means the pi 1 incident angle will always equal to the refracted angle, that is pi 2. So this is a block diagram this is a schematic representation how the total internal reflection can occurs in the optical fiber cable. So in the optical fiber cable, it consisting of three layers, that is core, cladding and buffer coating. Core is the innermost layer, cladding is the outermost layer of the core, that is second layer. The third layer is known as the buffer coating. The buffer coating is always provided for the security purpose of the optical fiber cable. That is, it will be give the protection of core and cladding. So as we know already, the fiber optic cable is in the shape of cylindrical. So for a cylindrical shape, it has some radius. So here the core has the radius of A and the refractive index of N1. Here also the cladding have the refractive index of N2. For the necessary condition of total internal reflection, the N2, that is cladding refractive index, is always less than the core refractive index N1. So usually the fiber core is made up of silica glasses and the fiber cladding is made up of glass or plastic fiber materials, and the puffer coating, that means the last layer, will be made up of plastic jacket. So in modern technology we have used so many types of communication systems. So in these, among these communication system, why we have to go for optical communication means, in optical communication, uh, in optical communication, a single optical fiber, it has a diameter of human hair like structure. So the thin cable will consisting, or it can carry the 5 lakh circuits of voice and data at the time, and the capacity of the fiber optic cable itself, it's limitless. So we can go for the fiber optic communication, and also we can send the signals over the long distance without any disturbances. So these are all the advantages of fiber optic communications. It has less attenuation, greater safety, no crosstalk, higher security, less corrosion, and size will be in smaller size and lightweight, and it will be in less temperature sensitive. The disadvantages of the optical fiber communication networks are, the installation cost is very much high. We can able to proceed only one point to point communication, and splicing is time consuming. Splicing is nothing but the connections between two fiber optic cable. So it accepts only the unipolar codes. These are all the disadvantages of the fiber optic communication. Next we go for applications. The fiber optic networks will be used in the broadband services, military applications, telecommunication and video transmission, etc.